The wait for Marvel's most unconventional project is officially over. Today, January 27th, 2026, Marvel Studios has dropped all 8 episodes of Wonder Man on Disney+. The bottom line? This isn't your typical superhero spectacle. Starring Yahya Abdul-Mateen II and the returning Ben Kingsley, Wonder Man is a meta-satire that's trading world-ending battles for Hollywood auditions. Let's break down the facts behind the MCU's first major release of the year. So, what exactly is Wonder Man? Created by Shang-Chi director Destin Daniel Cretton and showrunner Andrew Guest, the series centers on Simon Williams, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. The story follows Simon, an aspiring Haitian-American actor in Los Angeles who is struggling to land his big break. The plot kicks into high gear when Simon auditions for a fictional, in-universe remake of an 80s cult classic film also titled Wonder Man. But here's the twist. Simon actually possesses genuine superpowers, including superhuman strength and the ability to trigger massive energy explosions. However, in this version of the MCU's Hollywood, a legal precedent known as the Doorman Clause has effectively banned superpowered individuals from working in the entertainment industry. This forces Simon to hide his true nature while trying to portray a hero on screen. The series was released in its entirety today, January 27th, under the Marvel Spotlight banner. This is a critical distinction for viewers. It means the show is designed as a standalone character study that doesn't require you to have watched dozens of previous Marvel films to understand the plot. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, known for his roles in Watchmen and Aquaman, spoke to Marvel.com about what drew him to this specific version of the character. He stated, Simon was easily relatable. His superpower, to him, was not the most exciting thing about him. He has a real passion for acting, and that was something I could get behind. Perhaps the biggest draw for longtime fans is the return of Sir Ben Kingsley as Trevor Slattery. This marks the conclusion of what executive producer Brad Winderbaum calls a trilogy for Trevor, following his appearances in Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. In Wonder Man, Trevor is no longer a captive or a fake terrorist. He's an aging actor looking for a second chance. Kingsley described Trevor's journey in this series as a sincere and earnest one, highlighting a mentor-mentee relationship with Simon that serves as the heart of the show. The production itself faced a long road to the screen. Originally slated for a late 2025 release, it was pushed to January 2026 due to scheduling conflicts. This delay placed it in a unique competitive window alongside other Hollywood-centric satires, but Marvel boss Kevin Feige has stood by the show's bold creative swing, emphasizing that it's intended to address superhero fatigue by subverting the genre's tropes. Early critical reception has been surprisingly positive, though it's polarizing for those expecting heavy action. The Guardian called it a little gem and a masterclass in acting, specifically praising the chemistry between Abdul-Mateen and Kingsley. On social media, the series is already trending under #WonderMan, with fans debating its meta approach to the industry. While some hardcore fans have expressed disappointment at the lack of a traditional supervillain or CGI-heavy finale, many are praising the inclusion of Demetrius Gross as Simon's brother, Eric Williams, known to comic fans as the Grim Reaper, and Arian Moayed as Agent Clary from the Department of Damage Control. The industry consensus so far is that Wonder Man is a successful experiment in genre bending for Marvel Television. Ultimately, Wonder Man is less about saving the universe and more about the struggle to find your identity in a world that wants to put you in a box. It's a bold start to 2026 for the MCU. But we want to hear from you. With Marvel moving toward these spotlight standalone stories, do you prefer this character-driven, comedic approach, or do you miss the high-stakes action of the earlier phases? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this factual breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Celeb Buzz USA for more real and verified celebrity updates. I'm your host, and we'll see you in the next one.